Very good morning, one and all. Myself Mujibur Rahman, Assistant Professor in the Department of Automobile Engineering, Hindustan College of Engineering and Technology. Today we are going to see in another topic of principles of management. So today we are going to see the different types of planning and steps involved in implementing the planning. So types. So with respect to the time of the objective which can be achieved or the duration needed to achieve our goal, the plan is being classified into three types. Number one, long term planning. This plan is usually 5 to 15 years. It is also called as strategic planning. It prepares the business to face the effect of long term challenges, which involves introduction of new product, entering a new market, changing the techniques of production, and increasing the scale of production. Next type, midterm planning. It is also known as tactical planning. The period covered by the midterm plan is usually 1 year. The plan is needed for making additions to an existing plant, expanding the factory, appointment if additional staff to cope with the volume of work, and finally short term planning. It is known as operational planning. The period covered is less than 1 year, such as planning of raw materials and arranging of employee trainings, etc. So these are the different types of planning in terms of duration of objective which can be achieved. Then there are certain limitations of planning which follows: uncertain nature. Future happenings cannot be accurately foreseen, like calamities, floods, earthquakes. So in case of any uncertainty, the planning which you are doing, it may not obtain our objective or goal. So next one, expensive. The planning is an expensive process which involves preparation and implementation of planning. And next one, rigidity. Planning is all about strictness, where you have to stick on to the plan. You may not able to flexible the plan according to the situation. So the lack of flexibility lends to monotony. Next one, loss of initiative. And finally, ignorance of subordinates interest. So these are all the points which comes under the limitations of planning. And what are the different steps involved in making planning effective? The points are: the success of planning depends upon the effectiveness of forecast. If the forecast is accurate, the plan will be successful. That is why predicting the future is almost an important point. If it is not predicted properly, it may lead to wastages of resources like raw material, time, money, etc. Next, flexibility must be introduced in the plan whenever necessary so that employees will work with interest. Next, all the members' ideas and views taken into consideration for making the plan, then the employee will be interested. The plan should not be prepared to focus on the financial goal alone. there should be for development of employees also. The plan must be realistic. It should take into account the capability of employees as well. And finally, the plan must be communicated to the subordinates. So these are all the different steps which can be followed to make an planning effective one, so that we can achieve our goal and destination in the prescribed time slot. We will see the further content under planning in upcoming videos. Thank you.